This is Trishina, and I am here today doing my Feel Good Friday again on a Sunday because the end of my week was super busy. So I had Bring Your Kids to Work Day, and I borrowed children for that. I had four of my nieces, 10-year-old twins, and my 13-year-old niece with me for that. And then Friday, I needed to recover during the day and clean my house. We had extended family worship, and then my three of my nieces stayed over again, and they were with me all day on Saturday. So today is my first opportunity to share my health and wellness tips with you guys. And so today, as usual, I always try to rack my brain. Even Friday, I was like, what am I going to talk about? And try to share something that I do and it has to do with my life. So I'm going to talk to you about how to detox your body when you've eaten pretty terrible. So you guys all know that I'm like pretty transparent and open, and I practice the 80-20 rule. You know, on the weekends I might have a little dessert. You know, I drink my red wine on the weekends. So you guys know I'm always that way. But then there's some times where it's a little bit more than that. So some of these stuffs that I'm actually sharing with you, it really is what I do a lot of times on the weekends, because I know I eat a little bit worse on the weekends, but then there's just some extra stuff that you can throw in there as well if you've gone a little crazy. So, you guys know last week I was in Mexico, so I had dessert like every other day that I was there because Jim was paying for it. And then this week, when I had my family over on Friday, we had pizza, so I hardly ever eat pizza. I don't eat a lot of, heavy bread like that. And then I went to the movies yesterday and we went crazy. So I had tons of sugar yesterday. So it's even more than my normal just weekend, eating a little bit more. So some of the tips, and I did Google it first to verify some of the stuff. And most of it was along the lines of what I do. So one of the things that they mentioned was eating potassium-rich foods. So potassium-rich foods are bananas, oranges, black beans, avocado, and spinach. So I actually went grocery shopping yesterday actually, and I got guacamole, and this is before reading this, right? So I got guacamole, I got avocado hummus, I got black bean chips, I got some avocado mayonnaise, and then my normal snacks that I usually eat. So again, this is stuff that I usually do, so it's kind of cool to see that on there. A lot of times I'll do smoothies, which will have bananas in it. The next day, a lot of times I'll just have a smoothie for breakfast when I usually have a heavier breakfast of egg whites and and spinach, of course. And I always have spinach in the morning. Power greens, I always have that in the morning as well. So those are potassium-rich foods. So you definitely want to make sure that on a regular basis you're eating those, but then after you haven't eaten well, make sure that you're kind of overloading your stuff with those potassium-rich foods. The other thing, obviously, is water. That's probably the most important thing, right? So water, and more water is what you're going to want to, flood your body with water in order to get all that gunk out of your system. And one of the things that they did mention is that lemon and lime water will help a lot in cleansing your system, and as well as watery foods. So peaches, nectarines, watermelon, cantaloupe, and that's another thing that I always do. So I went grocery shopping. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a lot of show and tell today. So I went grocery shopping, and on the weekends I usually do have like watermelon as one of my snacks, because again, I know on the weekends I let loose a little bit. And then of course, again, lemon in your water helps with the detox effect. You guys know that I do my detox drinks in the morning where I have a whole bunch of stuff that's going to detox me. And then in addition to that, as you guys know, I do essential oils. And so there's all types of citrus oils that will help in detoxing your body. Orange, Vitality, Citrus Fresh, grapefruit, all types of citrus flavors that will help in that detoxing process. Another thing is green teas or other detox teas. So one of the brands that I use is Traditional Medicinals, and they have a couple of detox teas. There's one called Weightless for like water weight gain. There's this one, Smooth Moves, which moves your system very quickly within 6 to 12 hours of taking this. And this has licorice root, fennel fruit, sweet orange peel, cinnamon bark, coriander fruit, ginger, rhizome, organic orange peel on gum arabic. So this is something that, you know, I'll take. Again, I know that I didn't eat all that well the past couple days, so I had this at night, Friday night, had it last night, probably will have it again tonight, and that will definitely help cleanse my system. Then, obviously get back to eating healthy in the way that you should. So lean protein, one of the best meals to eat after when you need to detox your body would be a lean, clean whitefish with asparagus. That's a really detoxing meal. I can't eat that because I don't eat, I'm allergic to all seafood and all fish. So I would have like chicken and asparagus. And there's been plenty of times when I'm like, oh, I just ate bad for a week. And so I'll actually have like chicken and asparagus for the next couple days in order to detox my body. Ginger is another good thing. You can make some teas with that. Really good for your digestive system. And of course, we also have ginger essential oil that you could use as well. I just love that I don't have to worry about my herbs and fruit going bad if I'm not going to use a lot of it right away, and I can use the essential oils to substitute for that. So it's pretty cool. Low fat, high protein yogurt is another thing that would be good. And whole grains, if you eat grains. I minimize my grains, but when I do eat grains, I eat ancient grains majorly is usually what I mostly eat. And I think that's pretty much it as far as some of the tips and tricks, all the things that I do and what I was reading online. And then, of course, if you so choose to, you can also do a major cleanse. So there's all types of cleanses that you can do, and you guys know that I do that as well. So once every 2 to 3 months, I will do some type of major cleanse. So some people do the master cleanse, which is basically water, maple syrup, I believe, and lemon, and that's all that they do for like 5 days. I have never done that. I like to have some type of substance in my cleanses. So I have done juice cleanses. I've done 5-day juice cleanses. And I've done them different ways. I've done juicing and then having some snacks. Or I've done juicing and soup. Or I've done juicing, soup, and a dinner. And what has worked the best for me at this point in time is a juice. Like a juice, soup, juice, soup, like so, having a little bit of food in there. And that usually is vegan when I do that, if I'm doing a juice cleanse. So I do that every 2 to 3 months in order to reset my body. And in addition to that, with Young Living, we do have a lot of tools for you to, number one, use on a daily basis so that you make sure that you have a good, healthy gut and digestive system to start out with. But then you definitely want to make sure that you're doing it when you need to detox your body. Tamo, are you asking my results of like weight loss? Is that what you're asking me about my results when I do juice cleanses? Because my full topic that I'm talking about right now is how to reset your body after you've eaten well or eaten bad and get back to eating well. So what I'm talking about as far as cleansing my body actually is more not necessarily motivated or done as far as weight loss, but it's more to get the toxins out of your body and reset it. But if you have a question, you can put the additional question underneath and I can try to answer it. All right, so then we do have this cleansing trio with Young Living. So it consists of digestive enzymes, and I do use digestive enzymes every single day in order to make sure that I can digest my food properly. So this is one of the digestive enzymes that we have, essential zymes. And so it has calcium in it. It has a lot of proprietary blend things for cleansing your system, such as thyme, carrot, alfalfa, cumin, anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, clove. And then it has pancreolipase, pancreatine, and trypsin. So I honestly don't a lot of times track my weight loss after it, because again, that's not really the reason why I do it. But I do feel way better after I do a juice cleanse. Like, I feel clarity. My stomach feels completely clear. So I do enjoy and like doing juice cleanses. I think in the past when I've done it, I have like lost like 5 pounds before, but again, since that's not really the motivation, I really don't weigh myself before or after, because it's more about getting the toxins out of my body and keeping those healthy habits that I have. And okay, so then going back to our cleansing trio that we have for that deeper cleanse, we have Comfort Tone. So Comfort Tone has a lot of detoxing herbs and essential oils in it. So it has, I'm not going to read it all, but it's got cascara sagrada, psyllium, seed, barberry, burdock, garlic, echinacea, bentonite, ginger, German chamomile, apple pectin, licorice, tarragon ginger, lots of other stuff. So again, this is going to be very cleansing for all of your systems. And then ICP is a powder that you mix with water, and it has psyllium, seed power, flax, oat, fennel, rice, guar, mahava, yucca. So this is like fiber that's supposed to move through your system and cleanse your system. So again, this cleansing trio, when I do juice cleanses, a lot of times I will do that together for some extra cleansing of my system. And then Life 9 probiotic, which everyone should be taking a probiotic every day anyways, but just making sure that you definitely do this when you need to cleanse your system afterwards. So this has 17 billion active cultures in it, and it's a amazing probiotics supplement. The other thing is we do have a 5-day nutritive cleanse as well. I don't have the majority of the stuff for this right now. I have done it in the past, and there's another great cleanse, but we have pills called Digest and Cleanse. And a lot of times when I go to Mexico, I will take the Digest and Cleanse with me, because I know, again, that I'm eating worse when I'm there in Mexico. And then there is Balance Complete Protein. So this is, again, another liquid cleanse basically that you would do with a healthy protein. And then Ninja Red, which is a whole fruit liquid supplement. So, and this has, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, Ninja Wolfberry, blueberry, plum, sweet cherry, aronia, pomegranate, and then essential oils that are energizing and detox your body, such as grapeseed extract, orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine. So those are some options for cleansing. If anyone needs any information on juice cleanses, I actually have recipes, and I sent them to someone recently. If you want to attempt just like a 1-day juice cleanse or 3-day juice cleanse or even more, I can give you recipes for a day that I've done before with my Ninja. Or if you want to purchase them, that's what I've been doing recently, because you guys know I'm super busy. I can give you a link of a couple places where you can actually purchase a juice cleanse. Or if you have any questions or concerns about any of the products, as usual, if you're watching this as a replay and someone sent this video to you, get back with that person so that you can get any of those products. But if I'm the person, you can feel free to ask me any questions or concerns. And please, 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 as usual, follow me on YouTube. It's just my name, Tashina Gonzalez. And share this video if you have somebody who knows that they didn't eat well and they've got some stomach aches, they've got some heartburn going on, they're feeling sluggish and they need some energy and they need some cleansing. Please share this video with them. And for all of you that joined me today, as usual, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.